So it is about trying to get the genders more equal, both females in male occupations and male in female workforce as well, that together we can have any opportunity we like and we can strive for where we would like to head. Can I start by thanking the Muslim Women's Welfare Association for the invite today? Tell you what, following Faten Eldana is a hard task for anybody, isn't it? She is phenomenal, and I love every time we get to see each other and spend time together. You are an amazingly remarkable lady, an inspiration to so many, including myself, and I love getting to catch up with you, as I said. So thank you particularly for the invite to come along today. Pallavi's here as well. Yes, I think so. Good job.
Round of applause.
Pallavi's here today as well. She's our candidate for the upper house, and once again someone who's starting out in her political journey, but she's definitely one to watch. She's modelled her journey on many inspirational women, and I know she looks and strives and takes note of what they're doing and works it into her life. She's a goal setter and a planner, and she'll definitely be one to watch now and into the future, and be one to vote for as well. Maureen Faruqi, lovely to have you here as well. One of our members in the upper house. We don't get to see much of each other. I'm a member in the Legislative Assembly, Maureen's in the Legislative Council. So, oh my goodness, it's all changed. You're all right. See, I was saying we don't get to see much of each other, and that's how little we see of each other sometimes in those different households. You are as well, now in Canberra. See, I try and ad-lib. That's what happens, isn't it? But we make it work. Well, lovely to see you anyway, Marina. I thought it had been a little while since we've seen each other, and that's why. That's right. Ladies, I'm representing the Premier today as the member for Holsworthy. Obviously, it's an incredibly busy time for her, but it's fabulous to see a female leader again in the field of politics, and someone who is leading our state to be the best it possibly can be, to reduce our unemployment down to record levels, who can inspire women to take on those roles and to take those leadership positions. And that's something that she's always been about. Back when she was treasurer, she used to get called to go and do a lot of the lunches and functions and things, and she would always say, I'll do it as long as there's a certain percentage of women in the room. And all the men would go, we don't know that many women. You know, we don't have that many on our leadership team. And she'd say, well, go and find someone, because that way you sit with them and you get to meet them and you get to learn them and you get to see what they're about, and you get to see, you know what, the women are the same as everybody else. And that's something that I don't think many of our men have realised yet. As a woman in politics, and Maureen, you'd see this all the time, I'm sure you get asked all the time, like I do, can you come and do an interview about what it's like being a woman in politics? And I think, you know what, pretty much it's the same as being a man in politics. You walk in, you do your job, you represent your community, and you just get on with it. The only difference is, and I learned that this week, my little one was a little bit unwell this week. I have a 1-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. And my little one was a little bit unwell, so no daycare for her. So I had to take her into my office for a little while. It was mum trying to balance the childcare and work out what to do. So I had her in for 2 hours while waiting for the grandparents to come in to lecture. Thank goodness for grandparents. I don't know what we do without that additional family support to be able to help us all out. But it is incredibly important. But that's one of those things that comes with benefit balance, isn't it? That some days things change, and some days we've got to work out what we need to do and to make it work. And it's our family support that often comes in, and our friends. I have a fabulous, what I call my village, and my village are my girlfriends who help out and keep me sane, and occasionally just come over and cook some dinner with me and look after my girls and give me a moment off, and I couldn't do it without them. So it is possible to do it all, but it's impossible to do it all without the support of friends and family, and to keep everybody working together. Ladies, I love what today's about. The advice that's given by all these stallholders here, and the support that is here for you, and the support that's through the Muslim Women's Welfare Association is magical and definitely worth keeping it in mind. We all want it all, and we all want the opportunity to do it all. Whatever you want to do, we want the ability to be able to take it up and have the best future possible for our children. Thank you so much for having me here. I will make sure I contact the Premier again today. We've been in touch a couple of times already, but I will let her know what an amazing group we have right here, and that I'm so proud to be a part of and to represent. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Round of applause for Melanie. Thank you for joining us.